Gar? No, we got an AST.
We got one?
We got two. We got two.
No way.
No, I think we got more.
No
Is there
way.
something in the top too?
Oh,
Woo!
dude.
How cool is that?
Wow. Yeah.
Let's let him bite your face. Oh, there's a turtle in it.
Oh!
All right, I'm out here with Christian Cave. He just finished peeing. We got a trap right here and we're about to check it. If this spot looks familiar, that's right, I was here back in the fall. What you do is you keep setting traps in the same places and you recheck them, see how many recaptures you get versus new turtles. And also you're looking for, are they moving up and downstream? All that kind of fun stuff. So we're gonna get in the water, we're gonna check this trap. I already see that there's a gar kind of speared through the side of the trap and I see the trap moving, so I'm wondering if something's eating that gar. So we're gonna get in the water, see what's in it. So this should be pretty fun.
Greg, any guesses on what's in it?
Probably, I mean, we're in AST habitat, but it's also goes through floodplain, so that does open the possibility for Calydra, the common snapper. And there are alligators here, so that's also a possibility. Usually when there's an alligator, your trap is going to be twisted and mangled almost beyond recognition. So we'll see.
All right.
Get this here. Oh.
Got any weight?
Is it? It's just a gar? No, we got an AST.
We got one?
We got two. We got two.
No way.
No, I think we got more. Is there something in the top too?
No way, dude.
Is there one up there?
Yeah!
Oh, we got a Calydra. That is awesome.
Oh my gosh, dude.
That is so perfect.
That is, dude.
We got both snapping turtles.
No freaking way.
This is super cool.
Oh man.
Awesome. So let's go ahead. We're gonna pull this over to the bank and put the weight on it so that we can come back and process these turtles later. This, I think, this is a recapture. So see this little guy with the missing foot? We caught him in the fall.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But like I said, in a floodplain, it opens up the option for both turtles.
Dude, you totally called
Yeah.
it. Yeah, that wasn't staged, y'all.
Yeah.
That was real. That's really
I don't have the energy to stage stuff.
Yeah.
It's like so much more work.
Yeah.
Look at that. So this guy's a recapture from last October. And this one, no notches. So I think this one is new, which is pretty cool. I love new turtles. I love recaptures, best of both worlds. Gonna put the weight over the top of this. Honestly, we have to walk towards the car for everything anyway. We might as well ditch the Calydra and then we'll just bring these guys back over to the car and then leave the trap there.
Okay.
Because they'll be easy enough to carry.
Okay.
So, all right, let's pull that Calydra out, which is the worst turtle to pull out of a trap.
So mad.
Yep. Oh, shoot. There we go. All right.
The hissy hiss. Hissy hiss.
Oh, look at that.
Oh man, dude. He's nice looking.
Yeah, that's a pretty one. Here, let me get it cleaned off. There we go. Look at that. Woo!
Dude.
How cool is that?
Wow. Yeah.
Let's let him bite your face.
That's French kid. Dude. Nice. First Calydra of the year for me.
Yeah, same for me. Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right, so yeah, we got a common snapper in the trap with the alligator snappers, and it's neat because we got them basically probably really close in carapace length, and so cool to see side by side. These guys, the common snappers, are just such an active predator, just prowling the bottom, looking for things, hunting things down. The alligator snappers will either sit and wait and use that worm tongue, or they'll prowl at night and dig up stuff off the bottom. Especially here, they're feeding on a lot of mollusks. So we're gonna let this common snapper go and move on. We got more traps to check, so I'm pretty stoked. Say bye-bye. See you later.
You think he likes the ASTs, or you think they have beef?
Generally they don't get along. So like getting them in the same trap, you know, that's because there was a food source and they were both attracted to it. But there's plenty of accounts of people seeing alligator snapping turtles eating common snapping turtles and killing them and fighting them off. I've witnessed an alligator snapper actually push a common snapper out of the water over an undercut bank. So yeah, I don't think they generally get along, and that's why they partition the habitat. Common snappers are going to be more where a stream like has a floodplain and they can kind of hop to other little smaller water bodies, Whereas the alligator snappers, these guys are just gonna kind of stay, they're gonna just kind of stay in the main channel and just kind of be more riverine.
Science.
All right, we got lucky.
That's awesome.
All right, here we are at the very next trap. I'm gonna try not to fall all the way down the bank, even though I think everybody would love it if that happened. Can ye old guy pull up ye trap? There we go.
Oh, yeah, that's the...
Oh, we got a river cooter. All right, well, it wasn't empty. What were you thinking? There we go. Don't bite me. That cooter bite is not bad. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. You can see there's
wax on, wax off.
Yeah, look at that. There's some orange under there. A little bit of green. A lot of black staining. Little female. Hey, yeah, girl. River cooters are cool.
Hey, girl. She's pretty.
You are a chauvinist.
She's a pretty little lady.
Yep.
I love their eyes, man.
Yeah, they're
Cooter's
cool.
got real pretty eyes.
They have those like little dentitions inside the beak to cut through plants.
Yep.
All right, next trap right here. Nice river bend and then a tree that fell over, obviously a long time ago. So when I look for trees that fell, I like to look for the ones where on the root mass it's grown plants, meaning that this thing has fallen over and been situated like this for a long time, and that's given the turtles ample time to kind of go and create like a little space underneath that to hide out. So I just set my trap upstream from that and kind of cross my fingers, hope for the best. About to get in here and see if anything's in it. I can already see the bait, which usually is not a good sign, but it's not always definitive either. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Can I do this without sliding in? Oh boy. I got the trap.
You got the trap.
I got the trap. Oh, there's a turtle in it.
Oh!
All right, we did get a snapper.
You're right, I feel for you, dude. You said this one was so hard to set.
Yeah.
So it's worth it.
Got a jug on the move.
Got a jug, the jug.
Yeah, nice set of jugs. All right. All right, here we go. All right, I got it. Back to you. And then if you can just grab the weight. Is that a young lady?
Dude, it looks like it. Hey, mama. How you doing, baby? Ugh. Right.
Yep, that's a female. A little narrow tail. Look at that healthy female.
She's nice looking, dude.
I feel that's corbicula. I don't feel eggs, but also possible she may not lay until June. But good looking turtle, really good looking. Really clean, some dark staining, but really, really nice example. Let me make sure you're not one I've caught before. Nope, nope. No notches. So this is a new turtle.
Yes.
All right.
Nice.
Good job, dude.
Heck yeah. Good set on that, man.
So we've done pretty good. This is the last trap. It's actually, water's dropped a little bit. When I set this yesterday, I think it was just the top ring and just the jug were visible. Wow. We caught a turtle in this last fall with Noah Fields. This is basically a huge undercut bank. All of this I'm standing on. It's actually hollow underneath and the turtles get up underneath that. Similar to like what we saw with the tree over there. This is just a much bigger scale and also has a very old tree crossing here. So perfect habitat. This is where you want to put a trap. So we'll see how we did. And then after this, we're gonna go and we're gonna actually work those turtles up and measure them and everything. So we're not done yet.
That female is gonna be fun, guys. She's
yeah.
spicy.
Yeah. Ring.
Come on. Come on. How's it feeling?
I feel tension, but that could be the weight.
How's it feeling? Come on, give me a turtle.
Nothing here.
No. Wait, what's that? Fish?
What you got?
Yeah, something.
Oh yeah, I see it. There's a looks like a fish of some variety. Let me get the let me get the weight. What we got in here? Oh, we have a.
What the heck? Is that a bass?
Looks like it.
No, it's a. Dude,
looks like a trout or something.
Yeah, what?
I think it's a whatchamacallit, like maybe a sucker or something, or could be a catfish.
Yeah.
It's a catfish. Yeah. It's a channel cat.
Wow.
All right, so Christian and I just worked this turtle up. We got some weight, we got some measurements, we got geolocation, and now we're getting ready to just kind of take some last pictures of her, and then we're gonna release her. But really healthy adult female. I actually palpated some eggs. They're kind of in this little cavity here, just in front of the front legs. And at this point, she's still probably not gonna lay till closer to June. So those eggs are smaller, they're still not fully hard shelled, so they kind of just feel like little tiny ping pong balls. They're gonna kind of swell up, get a little bit bigger, and once they're ready to lay, she's gonna be kind of hanging out around here. She's gonna lay on the steeper bank. She's gonna lay wherever the river's not gonna flood, so they wanna be nice and high and dry. But awesome. It's always cool to get these females. Some of the most important turtles to the population. These are the ones, you know, making sure that we have more alligator snapping turtles. And she's feisty. All right, so Christian is going to carefully pick her up, watching out for the rebar behind him. And we're gonna let this girl go.
Oh my goodness, you're feisty.
Oh yeah, look at that. She's ready to go home. Back to your home.
Man, she's so pretty.
All right, so the iPhone ran out of space. Christian's gonna let this girl go back into the river.
But first a kiss now. That'd be bad. All right, sweetheart. You go back and lay some nice looking eggs soon.
Slowly disappeared. So cool.
Gosh, it never gets old. That's so cool.
And then just gonna disappear and like could be anywhere.
Yeah.
You know, that's like what's so neat about it is you're putting a trap just on like a hope and a prayer that like you're even close to where they could be.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. We got some other turtles to work up. Let's see, this is 276. 234. 91. 195. 272. That and 10.5 pounds. All right, so we're letting these turtles go. Christian just filmed a video and we were talking about, and we showed this last time when we caught this guy, but this injury to his forefoot and how well it's healed, and even like growing some tissue and some scale over like what's likely a protruding bone right there. Just so cool. And these guys are just so tough, so adaptable. They can really overcome some traumatic injuries. And, you know, obviously that's what this guy's done, but he's still eating good. Look at that little chubster. And he's actually put on some growth since October, which is really, really cool. That's part of the fun of getting a recapture, is seeing how much they've grown. And this guy has done just that. So he's doing really well despite missing a foot. And now we're gonna let him go back into his river.
All right, here we go. Sick.
All right, also gonna release this guy. And this guy's about 10.5 pounds. And just beginning to start getting that real size and that real heavy build that these guys get. Also looks like potentially may become a male. These guys are really hard to sex, and you're not gonna really know whether it's a male or female for sure until it's about 25 or 30 pounds, but he's showing a few little characteristics: shape of the head, length of the precloacal tail, a bit wider build of the carapace. So maybe if I recapture this guy in, you know, 3 or 4 years, he'll be about 20, 25 pounds and have a bit more of an idea of whether he's a male or a female. But look at that, just a perfect alligator snapping turtle. We're just gonna let him go right here. There we go. He's like, I'm gonna bite the dirt, I'm so mad. Look, now he's gotta spit that dirt out, see? Where did spite get you? All right, there he goes. Ah, there you go. So cool. So glad today went as good as it did. Got some good turtles, had a good time. Always fun having Christian out.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys next time. Like, comment, subscribe, keep watching. Follow Christian over on his YouTube channel. He's got some stuff coming out. Caveman Wildlife.
Yes, sir.
And we'll see you guys next time. Take care. Peace.